Welcome, Jono and Brejaart. I'd like to start with asking, what was the original idea for the foundation of EcoQuest?
Tēnā koe, Peter, kia ora koutou, ki ngā tauira. Thank you for having us. So the original idea behind EcoQuest grew from a group of educators and scientists who, and this was in the mid-90s, where every topic of every conference was how scientists didn't speak to managers and landowners, and the only people at the conferences were the scientists. And so we set up an interdisciplinary model, and we wanted to be small and nimble and independent. We wanted to be Kiwi-owned and operated. And the model also we chose as a charitable trust so that there wouldn't be shareholder conflicts as the organisation goes on its journey. And so this journey has been now for 2 decades. We almost defaulted into international education because that's what we started with. And we embraced that fully because we know we're very good at this, and we learned a lot. We've established really cool systems, and we've been able to establish the learning community for interdisciplinary learning here that is well embedded in community. And so we've sort of grown organically, driven by our vision to be catalysts for sustainability. And we do that through education and research.
Thank you. Now, I noticed you're established as a charitable trust, as a, what I call a not-for-loss enterprise. Why did you make that decision in the structure of your organisation?
We wanted EcoQuest to be bigger than any one of us. And we didn't have a 500-year plan, but we certainly talked about it persisting 100 years plus, and to be accessible and driven by its vision rather than its infrastructure.
There was a kia ora koutou, ko Jono aho. One of the other reasons is, of course, charities pay only GST. They don't pay for profit, tax on their profits. And because we were clear that probably we were equivalent to a social business at that time, that we were interested in developing this capacity for change, and we were not particularly concerned about our own gain beyond the ability to work productively and get a fair wage, etc. So that enabled the organisation to pay only goods and services tax and not company tax. So it's a good model.
What's been the most successful, let's use the word products, that you've offered to your climate, to your visitors?
Well, we've been very focused, and our website talks about hands-on, place-based learning, and through being very focused on delivering our core program, it has become a flagship program for University of New Hampshire, so that students choose to go to University of New Hampshire, which is a state university of considerable size. There are people who are interested in this area who choose to go to UNH so they can eventually go to EcoQuest, which is, makes us feel like we're, really valued for, and we know that people, even at secondary school level, are making that decision partly based on understanding what they can participate in here.
You're highly regarded as an education provider, but you've now got challenges from the COVID-19 pandemic. how are you responding to the challenges of COVID-19?
I think the person who invented pivot should have just been straight up and said flail around for a bit, and we did that. We flailed about, but we're very clear about who and what our assets are, and our assets first and foremost are our people, our staff, and our collaborators. We have the field centre here in Whakatiwai, which is a place where people can come. All our programs are residential, and so we have a place that is solid and sound. And we have a tremendous amount of energy, expertise and drive. And so we've worked around looking at how we might be a resource for Kiwi students. And so we've successfully designed a program for senior year high school students, like a science taster program. So for students who are interested in STEM, could come for a week with us and be in this program. And also we are using our other skills to continue the research commitments that we have, but also to seek out new contracts for monitoring and research.
Right. Well, I think it's time now to hear a presentation that you